It's the start of day 8, and let's see, today we are meat-free, alcohol-free, sugar-free, fruit-free, staring down caffeine-free in a few days. Okay, so I am feeling a little bit better. If you paid attention to the numbers, you saw I'm down about 2.5 pounds from a week ago. Overall, I'm down 5 inches because I take shoulders, chest, natural waist, waist at the belly button, hips, thighs, calves. So overall, I'm down a little bit more than maybe the couple things that you noticed. Not a ton, I gotta admit. I was a little nervous taking my measurements today. I didn't know if I was going to see any results because, as I've been talking about, I am not following the detox rules to the T, okay? And that's a choice I make, but I make that choice knowingly. You know, when you read Dr. Sarah's book, The Hormone Reset Diet, and it's like 15 pounds in 3 weeks, 15 pounds in 21 days, something like that. I'm sure if I stuck closer to the 49 grams or less of carbs every day, I probably would lose more weight. Weight loss, yeah, is kind of something would I like? Sure, I'd like a little bit of weight loss. But I'm really going at this for the health because I really was starting to have some pretty big health issues as far as my vision was really blurred. That leads me to believe my adrenals were significantly overtaxed, having some adrenal fatigue stuff. So I know that I've got to get the caffeine up. I know that the sugar's pretty crazy. And I know that I was had really fallen into a binging cycle, and I knew that had to stop. I knew I had cravings out of control. So a detox is also kind of a mental reset for me. So working on that, really working on the mindset. Been in the pool a few times over the week and have been able to stay away from alcohol because that was the decision I made. It is something that I've worked on over the last few times that I've had detoxes, and actually telling my husband what I'm doing and telling him what I'm not doing has been helpful, and that's definitely something I've learned. But when I went into this one, I wrote on the calendar when I am free of everything, of each thing. And so last night he says, hey, let's go to this restaurant or salads. Yay, he's listening. He is being as supportive as he can. So that's good. The other thing I kind of, in reflecting over the first week, struggled with is fiber. My fiber intake, really. I thought with the pound of vegetables that I ate that the fiber, getting 50 grams of fiber would be easy. Not so much. My highest day has been 30. And this is me like thinking about it. So I am tracking things in my MyFitnessPal. So some of the things I've done to add a little bit of fiber is in my morning shake, I add 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds. I added a tablespoon of chia seeds. Wow, that didn't make a huge difference in the fiber content of my day, made a couple grams different, but it did make a difference in how full I was after that shake. So keep in mind, adding seeds, stuff like that. Does it change the consistency of your shake? Yes, but here's me going, big effing deal. We're here to do health. We're here to do weight loss. We're here to, sometimes you have to make the decision. Am I eating to feel better, or am I eating for good taste? And just because, ew, I've never had that before, ew, that's gonna be gross. If you haven't tried it before, then suck it up and try it. You might find something you like. It's possible you won't like it right away, but hey, if you're a mom and have had, you know, little babies, and you know how they always say, you know, if you try sweet potatoes today and they don't like them, try them again in a month. Their taste buds will change. Do you think your taste buds turn over any less frequently just because you're a big person now? No, taste buds are completely new every 2 weeks, but they start to change all the time. And when you take away, let's say the sugar, when you take that out of your diet, your taste buds start to change. When you start adding in more vegetables and flavors that you're not used to, your taste buds are changing. So hey, just because you don't like it today, first of all, suck it up. This is for your health, not your feel good, your taste good. Secondly, try it again. Maybe you'll love it. So, you know, it changes the consistency, but I felt full much longer yesterday. Didn't change that my head wanted to eat, but my tummy wasn't hungry. So that's the benefit of fiber. Still working on my headset, you know, as far as, hey, grain and dairy, those are the last two. Well, guess what? Yes, I'm probably eating more bread right now than I do normally, because in kind of a real world situation, generally speaking, I don't eat dairy and I don't eat bread, not without knowing the consequences. Dairy, like I talked about with the Greek yogurt, is big deal for my head. Bread mostly is just tummy bloat for me, but I just don't feel great when I have it. So taking it out for me is no big deal. But knowing that I have to take out sugar and I have to take out fruit and I have other stuff that I have to take out, of course, that's where the pretzels came in last night, and I wanted pretzels. But again, was very proud of myself for having stopped at 2, not all 5. So celebrate those woohoos as you're going through your detox. Celebrate them and go, hey, okay, I screwed up. I ate sugar right up until it was no sugar. I ate bread right up till it was no bread, but I didn't eat as much. But I really discovered this about eating this. But I discovered this, right? So track those things that are making you feel better. Another thing I just want to be sure to throw in here, you know, the Greek yogurt made me, lots of mucus. Ugh, gross. Finally, everything you eat, everything, good for you, bad for you, whatever, takes 4 days to completely clear your system, right? So when you say, I'm giving up dairy, geez, I gave up dairy all day yesterday and I didn't notice any difference today. Well, no kidding. The dairy is still hanging out in your system. It doesn't go instantly from here to here, right? So you have to watch that and go, well, let's see, dairy was how many days ago? I'm still working on that Greek yogurt. Yesterday I was still, some nasty phlegm business. But see, much less phlegmy today. I certainly haven't. Anyway, just something I wanted to throw out there, that when you're being a body detective, you do kind of have to watch how many days ago was it. And that's why typical elimination diets are a little bit longer, and you can't just say, well, I gave up bread yesterday and I don't feel any different today. Well, if you are intolerant of wheat or gluten or something, you need to give it a full week. And that's why this elimination diet detox is, you know, it's a process. So I'm sort of excited to see my progress pictures from a week ago. I'm still feeling pretty vulnerable putting it out there for you, but I hope it's been helpful. I hope you get something out of it. Denise Will Peterson, Knocking Point Fitness, Detox Day 8.